But hello there. My name is sometimes Heather and I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today I have been faster setting up my Streamlabs than my game was setting up my stuff. Today we shall continue with Wrothgar's main story with Leana Rose. And if we have time, we shall participate in the Gates of Oblivion event. Let's get started. I suppose we will get started by changing clothes, because this attire is not what Leana usually wears. Also, it doesn't fit my aesthetics. Very cute on a dark elf, but in temporary element. But for a Breton, not so much. Where is the overdress I was looking for? Desert Garden Gala overdress. Better. If memory serves, we are supposed to, or meant to, find King Kurok in his favorite or
There is some fascinating architecture here. Amazing!
Let's open Zone Kite and continue Zone Story. Oh. We need to go to the throne room. Let's do that then. That way. Red ones. Striking contrast against the white snow. So I had a cold last week and I'm still not like all the way over it, so please forgive me if I sound huskier than usual. Also, there might be a lot of like throat clearing in this one, so sorry. Do we enter here? Yes, we do. Skunk. And the throne room.
My hunters brought in an entire herd this morning.
How
We
do
should
I
have
get
enough for the feast then.
Is there
depending on
another
how
door?
hungry the king is.
Yes, there is. Here we are. Everyone?
Ah, my friend and ally has returned. Come, let's talk. I heard what you did at the temple. Your efforts no doubt saved countless lives. I would have been a bit more spectacular in my actions, but I am the king after all. The news troubles me, however. It pains me to hear that Chief Bosrog was involved.
Are you sure Chief Basrak was behind the attack on the temple?
Between what you learned and what my scouts uncovered, I'm afraid so. His unwavering devotion to Malakath, his absolute hatred of Trinimec, his refusal to recognize my authority? I'd say Chief Bosrog is getting desperate.
What are you going to do?
Bosrog wants to start a war? Then damn it all to oblivion, we have to stop him. His forces are powerful enough to overwhelm the lesser clans, and he's no slouch when it comes to fighting either. If he were to make a challenge for the throne...
What do you want me to do?
It's time to assemble the Great Moot. I want you to visit the clan chiefs that still haven't accepted my grand vision. Talk some sense into them. Get to them before Basrag poisons the well and really turns them against me.
Do you really think the clan chiefs will listen to me?
You made an impression already, but don't worry. I'm not expecting them to come just because you asked nicely. The chiefs are stubborn, but they each have a problem that's confounding their clan. Solve their problems, and they'll attend the moot.
Do you want me to help the chiefs?
Now you get it. Help the chiefs, and they'll be obligated to accept your invitation. I've tried to convince the chiefs of Tumnash, Morkel, and Shatul to join my kingdom. I even married a few of their daughters. We need a better solution.
Do I need to say anything specific?
Tell them that you come to help in the name of King Kurog. That I'm hosting a gathering of clans, and I want the chiefs to attend. And it needs to be the clan's chief that comes to the moot. If they try to send a subordinate, I'll be highly insulted.
I will deliver the message and help the clan chiefs.
Do whatever it takes.
This one sounds like a bit of a longer quest. We need to travel here first, and then all the way here, and then also here. And that's going to take a few moments at each location. I suppose we need to complete a task. Well, let's see how it goes, and if we feel bored or anxious with the quest, we can just go and have fun with the event for a little bit. As usual, we are drinking coffee. Yum. There was like one day last week when I didn't feel like having coffee, so that, I suppose, says quite a bit about the level of illness I endured. On a scale of 0 to 10, I was like at about 1. Not very
If I can raise
serious.
a little gold, I'm on the next caravan out. To oblivion with this place.
Okay, 1.5 on the first. That's cool. I really like waterfalls, and this one's pretty. Leana has the snowball body for a pet. It was available through the New Life event a few years ago. Uncertain if it will return this year. Let's go here first, because I have cracked open a shrine close to it.
Durang, get off that wall.
I'm going to
before
travel
you
to
break
this one
your
because
neck.
it looks like we need to take the road and circle around. Oh, we have gotten today's daily endeavors. Today's daily endeavors encourage us to either deconstruct 10 items at a woodworking table, launder 10 items at fences, repair damage to structures in Cyrodiil, complete 1 public dungeon group event, or obtain 3 verses in the Endless Archive. The weekly endeavors encouraged us to earn 8 event tickets, kill 20 world bosses, or complete 12 stages in the Endless Archive. I accidentally completed the last one because I was bored and just went into it. Died pretty soon after completing the goal stages. Endless Archive is a surprisingly challenging place, especially when you go in on your own. Together with a friend, I suppose it might be a little bit easier. Did I choose the wrong path? Yes, I did. Ah! Let's turn around and pretend that nothing happened. I really should start keeping my eyes open when I'm like running around here, trying to reach a specific location. Damn it, I'll try to not interested right now. Perhaps we can reach the entrance through here. Locks sometimes drop pieces of wooden furniture, such as branches and paintings. Entrance. Friends, your savior has arrived.
I need to find out what happened in the quarry. Where's that elf we hired?
I suppose we go here first, and then we need to do the quest the orc lady is offering. Cheap rubbish.
Another outsider here to perform tricks for the false king? Bah, go back to Kurog and leave a real clan chief in peace.
King Kurog requests your presence at the Great Moot.
So, you're a lapdog and a messenger? I have no time for Kurog's games, outsider. As long as my quarry remains in danger, my place is here with my clan.
If I solve your problem in the quarry, will you agree to attend the moot?
You think you can accomplish what me and my strongest warriors have been unable to do? Very well, outsider. Restore order in the Greystone Quarry, and I will go and listen to Kurog's fancy words.
Aid the Tunush clan. Let's pick up this quest and see what happens.
Have you happened to see an elf around here? Tall, spindly, talks way too much for his own good.
I haven't seen anyone like that recently.
No, of course not. That would have been too easy. This is what I get for hiring a tuskless runt. He said he could improve efficiency in Greystone Quarry. What did we get for our trouble? First the fog, then the screams, then nothing.
You haven't heard anything from the inquiry?
Not a word, and it smells like elf mischief to me. My husband, Chief Ramash, went down into the quarry to look for the elf and find out what happened to our workers. He came back covered in blood, and I can tell you, Ramash doesn't bleed easily.
I can take a look in the inquiry if you like.
I'd appreciate any help you can provide. After what happened to the chief, the rest of the clan refuses to go anywhere near the quarry. If you can get in there, find out what happened, and make sure the quarry workers are safe.
Investigate the quarry. Is it really in the middle here? I have my doubts. We need to go all the way there. So, let's First I'm going to check how Leana is supposed to work. So we need to hit enemies with degeneration, grabbing shots, and quick racer before combat cost general acceleration. Continue with stable walls and I have sated Fury on the mind of even though it is a wonderful add to immersion, I tend to not use it that often. It makes staying alive a little bit difficult. And again, Leana's build is like designed to rest upon the combination of sated Fury and arterial burst, which when used when you're under 50% health will always be a critical strike.
Shadows in the fog.
We need to go in there. Upright. Maybe it's pretty down here. I have completely forgotten. Don't think I've done the Wrothgar main quest more than once. This is a little bit... Kashin banner. Claw. Requires tailoring. But I'm going to read it anyway because inventory space. Speak with Quarry.
What are you doing down here? Don't you know that Greystone Quarry is a disaster area?
I'm here to find out what happened.
What happened? The High Elf. That's what happened. Things were fine for a while. Rock flowed out of the quarry at a record pace. But then we broke into a cavity and the elf insisted on exploring it. That's when the fog began to roll out of the hole.
Tell me more about this fog.
It was fog. Thick as stew it was. Chief Ramash and Huntwife Bulgar decided to enter the quarry and find out what happened to the elf and the workers. We went with them. Worst decision I ever made.
What happened to the chief?
We entered the fog, but we weren't alone in there. There were shadows, things in the fog. We were attacked. I saw the chief run out, covered in blood. Bulgar's still down there, looking for her daughter. Last we knew, she was with the elf.
I will find them.
Find the Huntwife and her daughter, and kill as many of those things as you can. But the elf, save the elf for me.
All right, let's not kill you. This way. I'm going to mark the quest location just because I'm a little bit horrible. Navigation. Did I mention last time that Leana might benefit from a deck shield? If not, I will mention it. Now there are a lot of enemies. a lot of more annoying enemies. Also, earths. Nothing interesting. Dwemer. Leana is fun and innocent to play with, but who has a tendency of dying a little bit easily. And again, oh, friend.
I thought you were one of those damn machines. You're just lucky I've got the reflexes of a snow bear, or your guts would be decorating the floor. Now, care to explain what you're doing down here?
I was looking for you.
Is this another of my husband's half-hearted...
Oh, I'm going to die. Dang it, and dang it. What is shooting at me? Or have I just managed? No, it wasn't that. What was it then? Annoyed. Let's continue.
I thought you were one of those damn machines. Is this another of my husband's half-hearted rescue attempts? Whatever. I guess I should be grateful. One of those metal spiders took a chunk out of my leg. Nothing too serious, but I can't fight worth a damn. So it's up to you to find my daughter.
How do you know she's still alive?
I don't. But I can hope, can I? Besides, I haven't seen her corpse. And she is her father's daughter. Then there's the elf. He knows what he's doing, and has more than a few tricks up his sleeve to deal with the machines.
Tell me about the Empire.
He's a clever bastard, I'll give him that. He knew there was a dwarven ruin down here, and used us to uncover it. We should have been more careful. But he had significantly increased our production. And you know Orsinium, they always want more stone.
Tell me about your daughter.
Shaban. She's a brave young woman. Took an immediate interest in the High Elf and his fancy ways. The elf didn't seem to mind. In fact, I think he liked having someone strong and beautiful at his side. You find one, and you'll find the other.
I will find your daughter. I suppose we're going this way. We managed. Okay, straight ahead and then through here, I suppose. I'm gonna do another stream. Adults, lots of contacts. This way? Perhaps. Oh wow, pretty. Looks a little bit like Arksand Caverns. Rifle. I suppose we might as well
Yes?
clear it a little bit. Bananas in sugar syrup, don't need that. No, don't sell soldiers. At least not all of them. Milky crabs might need it. Why so many undertakers? Cauldrons. Trimlock sash. Don't need that. Another one of these. Almost at our destination. Alright. That's and then we probably need to make our way down there. Stairs.
Oh, thank Trinimac. You're not one of those dwarven Dwemer things. But what are you doing down here? Did you come to help me escape from this damn quarry?
I thought the inquiry was above.
Our quarry, sure. But the dwarves carved out this quarry centuries ago. It looks like they started down here and were working their way up. But don't ask me what they used the stone for. I don't want to think about that.
Where's the hideout?
He told me to stay here while he went to investigate the central structure. He used his control rod to walk right past the machines. But apparently its protection doesn't extend to anyone else. That's what I get for trying to help an elf.
I'll find the hideout. I'm going to go with an Is this? This is probably our way up. Up. Okay, then we should find ourselves at a doorway of a kind. And more enemies. Can we? Sneak past the Centurion. The more I'm playing with Leana, the more I notice tiny little things that I would try to maybe do a little bit such as placement of Probabilities on weapon bars. And perhaps I would like to alter something. Thinking about abilities. This way? No, other way. Friend.
Oh, what a surprise with Zark. Seems like we explored that place only yesterday. You do remember? Stros Mackay, Dwemer ruins, that adorable animunculus clanker. Those were good times. But now, to business.
You're the High Elf working with the orcs?
Ah, so you've met them. I really do feel awful about what happened. I offered my help because I suspected that the ruins of Mizandine were down here, but I never expected such powerful defenses. This place is remarkable.
Defenses? You mean the constructs?
Yes, but I was referring to the fog. It was a most curious thing. As soon as we unearthed the door to this place, a heavy fog set in and the Dwemer spiders swarmed us. I know how to handle dwarven constructs. The orcs, sadly, do not.
Do you have a plan for dealing with the constructs?
My control rod can only handle a few constructs at a time. The scale of this place is well beyond its capabilities. There may be an alternative, however. If we can find the construct control center, we may be able to take command of the constructs.
I will look for the control center. First, I will need to look for local. This area is quest related, so I don't think you can come here again, which is why I wanted to read the bookshelves, just in case there is a book hidden that advances you in the Mage's Guild skill line. I will be right back. Almost there, almost there. I have returned clumsily. Moving on. Now we're going to I left I wanted to venture into the vault. Those containers I've already looked at.
This is unexpected.
It's a puzzle. I am not good with puzzles.
Our paths cross again. thank the Eight. It's amazing how often good research leads to remarkable discoveries. Since we parted, I have come to the conclusion that this is an automated quarry. Like the Orc Pit above, only much more sophisticated.
That's an impressive-looking machine behind you.
Isn't it, though? That's what we in the business call a remarkably well-preserved orb of illumination. I believe this dwarven device may contain the key that allows us to bring Mizandine's defenses under our control.
How does an orb of illumination work?
Think of the device as a gigantic combination lock. These emitters shine light upward towards the various lenses attached to the rings. If you rotate the lenses to a specific orientation, the device should unlock.
How do we know what the correct orientation is?
Trial and error, like any other scientific endeavor. But be sure to keenly observe every rotation of the rings. That's the key to our success. We can manipulate the 3 kinetic resonators to adjust the lenses and rotate the rings. Follow me.
All right. So we need to make it so that the light points to a certain place for all lights, and then something glorious happens. I don't know, I'm just interested in the urns. I do believe that this puzzle might be the reason why I haven't played through the Wrothgar main quest that often. This lever resets the entire thing. And these things are used to move those things. And we'll use this by hitting it. So convenient. So that moves that thing. That moves that thing. Ooh, that's a good thing. Where did I want to put these things? I did something. Okay, don't touch that ever again. It's making noises. But the thing that I cut into place moved as I hit that thing again. Did I crack it? No. Seriously, absolutely no idea. Okay, I have 2 sounds. The first 2 thingies gave me sounds. Now I have 1 sound again. Other sauce. Different sound. Should I know what I'm doing? must say, this is by far the worst puzzle I have ever seen in ESO. I mean, is there a logic to this? Should we ask Google? Let's. Puzzle of the Orb of Illumination. There is a solution to this. Hit the southernmost resonator 6 times, the central resonator 3 times, and the northernmost resonator once. Where's south? Is this the southernmost? No, this is north. I think. Only light attacks work. I'm going to say that this is south. So we hit this one 6 times. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And 6. Central resonator 3 times. Oh, seriously, things behave. 1. 2. And 3. And then the last one. 1 time. We did it!
Excellent.
Thank you, USP.
This should allow me to control the dwarven constructs.
Big whip, narrow.
Fascinating. I never imagined the control mechanism would fit inside so small a space. It will take me some time to master this device. But with it, I'm sure I can suppress the outer defenses and return the quarry to a relatively safe state.
So I can tell the orcs that they can reopen the exterior quarry now?
Oh yes, it's perfectly safe to work the quarry again. And please give the orcs my deepest and most sincere apology regarding these unfortunate circumstances.
Aren't you coming with me?
I have something I want to try first. Something that will help repay the orcs for my indiscretion.
What are you planning?
If I can make a few adjustments, I want to offer the constructs to the orcs. I'm sure they'll make excellent workers. I'll join you up above shortly.
And this can't possibly backfire in any way. Let's return to the above and speak with Lord's wife, Karsa. We need to run all the way back there. And the constructs are still angry, not he. That way. One of the benefits of playing as a stage 4 vampire is that when you pick incorrect passives, you become invisible in the sprint. That means that you can just dash past enemies without having to kill them all. Saves a lot of time, especially in delves when you're like running a daily quest. Casa?
As soon as our scouts sent word that people were emerging from the quarry, I hurried down to see what was happening. So, where's that damned elf and what did he do?
Neramo found a dwarven ruin under the quarry.
Dwarves? That's the last thing I expected. From the stories I've heard, things involving ancient ruins and dwarves never turn out well.
Constructs went on a rampage, but Neramo was able to get them under control.
Then the elf survived? Perfect! That means I still get to wring his scrawny neck. Wait a moment. What's that sound? Troll dung, it's the constructs! The damn elf betrayed us!
Wait, he just wants to...
To arms, my clanmates! Let's show this mad elf what we think of his dwarven army.
Oh, I hope
Don't be
Neramo
alarmed.
knows.
I bring a gift. These
Teleport
constructs
magic.
can work your quarry and build the great city of Orsinium.
Damn you, elf. I should kill you where you stand.
What did I say? Please, my friend, make her see reason.
Speak with Casa yet again.
He got half my workers killed, and now he insults us as well? The elf's blood price is steep, and he's going to pay it very slowly.
Hasn't there been enough blood spilled? Neramo is just trying to help.
Greystone Quarry belongs to Clan Tumnosh. It should be worked by Clan Tumnosh, not those metal monsters. As long as one Tumnosh lives, we'll extract stone from this quarry just the way Malakath intended.
And what way is that?
With orc sweat and orc muscle. We dishonor ourselves and our ancestors if we sat back and let machines do all the work for us. It figures that an elf would come up with such a disgraceful and dastardly plan.
Let's try persuasion. Take the constructs as your blood price and use them until you regain your strength.
Their worth is considerable, and we'd be able to keep our quotas as we build back up. You're right. Thank you for letting me see beyond my rage.
No problemo. Now we can return to the chief of this clan over here and continue to aid the rest of the clans. Or perhaps we can just switch characters and go have a little bit of fun. First, we'll complete this stage.
Ah, outsider.
Hello?
I confess I had my doubts, but my forge wife tells me you were as good as your word. Thank you for helping restore order to the Greystone Quarry.
King Korok requests your presence at the Great Moot. Will you attend?
Oh, very well. You performed a vital service for my clan. The least I can do is go and listen to whatever fancy words Kurog wants to shout at us this time. I'll see you in Orsinium, outsider.
Thank you. Let's exit the clan hold and do character selection. I usually play with ErzieB during events and stuff because she's just so easy and convenient. let's also do that now. I have 12 event tickets gathered, so we need to buy something. Oh, and I also have a Blackwood treasure map. 4, 6, 4, or 6. This location is a little bit challenging to find. In order to reach the treasure map site, you need to enter a cave right next to a waterfall-ish river. And in order to get to the waterfall-ish river and the cave, you need to go south past through here. Let's first go to Leon and pick up a... No. We must spend the event tickets, so let's first go to local guard, travel to the outside of Marasque's public house. I usually go to this impresario's tent because it's conveniently close to like both the way shrine and my inn. This also gives us an excuse to see what the impresario offers to us during this event. What do you got for me?
Is that a who?
We have Ibra's Fallen Wood style pages, Gates of Oblivion grab bag, which includes holds contents from years past, guild recommendations, all pieces to the Passion Dancer Blossom pet, and 2 pieces to a morph that turns said pet into a Horde Hunter Ursauk mount. I have all of those, so I have a problem. So it seems the only thing I can basically do is purchase a piece of the style page thingies. Let's get the greaves. And also, let's clear. Impresario is one of the merchants who will always speak with you, even though you are a stage 4 vampire. There we go. We also have a Blackwood copper that holds all sorts of garbage and a lemon pot white recipe. Now, I think we should do boss dailies in both Blackwood and Deadlands. in order to do that, friend, your health is... In order to do that, we shall travel to one of my absolute favorite cities in the Scrolls Online. Most likely because I played
Lots of good opportunities for
Oblivion
pickpocketing
when
here.
I was,
Just saying.
well, a little bit younger. And Ioin is one of the cities we get to explore in. Now, which one of you gave the boss quest?
If you have opinions about crows,
Was it you?
I have got...
If you've got the spine for dealing with the worst threats to Blackwood's peace and security, we could use you. And I think we might be able to find something from the city's vaults to reward you for your trouble, too.
I am ready for some work. What's available?
It's your lucky day. The Chamber of Legates asked us to send someone to a lake in northeast Blackwood to collect singing frogs. It's important for some sort of Argonian cultural exchange. The problem is, that's the territory of Old Deathwort.
Old Deathwort?
The biggest, meanest death hopper anyone's ever seen. Imagine a man-eating frog the size of a cow. Then give it a bad temper and decades of froggish guile and dirty tricks. I guess the Legates really want those singing frogs. What do you say?
I will collect the singing frogs, and I will deal with Deathwort.
You've got what you need to get going.
So, Britta Selanus gives you Postanis in Blackwood. During this event, completing the first daily quest in either Blackwood or Fargrave/Deadlands area grants you event tickets to. Now where is that frog? There we are. And completing dailies also gives you double daily prices and either Blackwood or Fargrave coffers, depending on where you are. Blackwood and Fargrave coffers also drop from various activities in both Blackwood and Deadlands areas. And the daily quests that grant set present are Lost dailies and Delt dailies, not crafting dailies. Cocked. The boss is up, but no one is here. Dare we try this on our own? The symbols of cosmic. Oops. Well, at some point, this dude is, you're supposed to interrupt it, lest it regains its spell on the vehicle. But I can't remember which animation thingy it exactly was. So let's just try to. We did it! Catch 2 more singing frogs. This one. That's actually a really, really fun was. I very much enjoyed the lunacy of the mechanics. Let's run back to the Way Shrine and then return to the quest giver. Way Shrine seems to be really, really far away. Figuring out which way to turn in order to reach the daily quest givers is somehow really difficult.
You return with... I'm relieved to see you hale and whole. Old Deathwort was a known man-eater. I couldn't remember if I mentioned that part before. Anyway, those singing frogs should make the Argonians happy. Thank you. We'll have another job for you soon.
No problem. Also, completing the first daily grants you a glorious coffer.
We don't have any more.
Let's see what's inside. And also other ones. Leon Wall. Wait, Skull's head. Ivory Brigade access. Wonderful. And inside the glorious coffer, a style page, garbage, and Leon bad study single. How cute. Let's learn that. And also let's learn the Leon bed. Most of my characters are vampires who have little need for beds, but it's still fun to learn such things. Now let's travel to Wrothgar and pick up another boss lady. The Deadlands daily quests can be found in the city of Wrothgar. Travel to. And here you need to run up a short flight of stairs, then up a long, steep flight of stairs, turn right slightly, and quest givers are waiting behind
I bring tidings from the Dread Lady.
counter. Or is it white?
Ooh, a capable adventurer looking for work? Hey, do you want to travel the plains and retrieve items of import for the...
I think this one actually gave the boss ladies.
Complete a job for the Sarathu Tong, and you might just earn some coin.
What's the job?
A Manticora, Taupezu Azida, injects his prey with venom. Vadam Sedri, our poisoner, thinks he can make a new antidote. He'll pay someone to kill the Manticora and gather samples from his victims. He's in the guild hall if you have questions.
Why does this thing need to die?
This venom is also a key ingredient in a Daedric hypnotic called Daze. Vadam Sedri says Daze is cropping up in cheap mortal medicines from the shambles. Why not deal with two issues? The pay is good on this job. Don't complain.
Alright. I will kill the Manticora and bring Vadam Sedri some venom sample.
The Sarat...
I have not gotten this boss daily in a very long time, so feast. Optional step requires us to speak with the person who wants the venom samples, but that can be omitted. Let's just go straight to the boss. The Abomination Cradle. I think this way shrine is the most convenient. Let's see if we are right. One would think that closing Oblivion portals is an intricate part of the Gates of Oblivion Event, but nay. Closing portals doesn't give you like extra rewards. Bargrave and Blackwood coffers drop from those, of course, but additional rewards. Everyone is here. It seems that the Deadlands bosses are very popular during this event. The boss sites have always been like super crowded when I arrive, which is of course legit. It's just amusing to always find everybody here. One more sample, and then we can wait for the boss to spawn. Wait. Sometimes it doesn't take that long for the boss to spawn, and then sometimes your time is just... We'll see which one this is. With so many people, it doesn't take that long to kill the boss, so I would probably maybe sacrifice some battle preparations for damage. If you want to get a boss, you need to be in damage.
Stop one.
Well, anyway, you need to do that. Oh, and that's how you do it. Now we can return to the quest. You want to clean up. Did we come from here? Yes, we did. In case you're wondering, I do use the minimap add-on, but my minimap is located under my hat, so can't see it. Sorry. It does make playing a lot more convenient once you figure out how maps might work. Travel back to Burgrave and run upstairs. I feel like I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Proves that I am not yet entirely well.
You there!
But
I bring
that will
tidings
come.
from
Help,
the Dread
I mean,
Lady.
in time.
I've gotten word about your assignment from others, but I want to hear it from you. Is it done?
I killed Manticora and brought back some samples.
Verdam will be relieved to know you've dealt with the Manticora problem.
Yes.
Anything I...
Exosword helmet. Infernal Staff of Frostbite seems a little bit like it's like, I don't know, contradicting itself.
I see your Verdam will be... The
Ice
Seraphic
and fire are a fun combination to play with, but maybe not in that regard. Let's open our presents now. Nothing interesting there. Ooh. Multi-chapter and 2 pairs of Eye of the Grasp set. I actually thought it was 2 pairs of shoes, but it was Noose and Sash. Burgrave Ham. I'm hoping to get this pattern, so pleased. Another motive chapter and let's learn how to make. And also really expensive multi-chapters. Oh well. And now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. Well, I think my voice just can't handle this anymore. I will return. I was thinking that I might actually return on Tuesday at 2 p.m. to have fun with animals. And then next Thursday we will continue the Wrothgar main quest with Leana. So today is a special day, in case you're in the demographic. Happy Thanksgiving. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta.